Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, the Farm Thinking, right? Out here in my lab, got my coat on a little nippy, but out here, I'm in the book. If you're an ISIS and Aset fan, this might be a little story you might want to get into. I'm about to do a little storytelling. I got a page and a half worth of information about my girl, Aset. All right, she gonna stick right up. Let's go. Right is a 25 rule to live by. 25 rule to live by, excuse me. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You well when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but you know how to answer for yourself. Tune in. I got you. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows, appreciate you. Excuse me. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. I got more for you. Sorry, but a person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my yacht be true. Right thinkers. We just got finished doing the myth. I just broke the myth down for you again. This is a story. This is a mythological story. Understand that. Let's talk about the myth of Ra and Aset. Let's go. This is the story of Ra and Aset. Ra is the supreme divinity. Ra is the source of all creation. Ra is the essence of all life. See where we're going with this? Pay attention. Fire, the gods, the goddesses, men and women, beasts, cattle, reptiles, birds, fish, and all objects in creation. Ra's name and forms are immutable and unknowable even by the gods and goddesses. Okay? So Ra is so ancient that periods of 125 years for a human being is like what? A period of a year for Ra. So his timetable a little different than ours, obviously. So understand that. So behold the goddess Aset. You ready? She was living in the form of a woman in ancient times. She was knowledgeable in the words of power, Heka, and the wisdom of the world. Aset had no desire for human existence. She was dispassionate toward human beings. What you mean? She didn't give a damn about humans. Obviously, she had her sights set on way higher other things than humans. Watch, you'll see. And she revered the state of the gods and goddesses, and revered even more what? The ultimate state of the spirits, and because they were closer to the divine. She wanted to be like God. She wanted to be like Ra. Pay attention. This story. Pay attention. It's going somewhere. And my pastor would say, stay with me. I know where I'm going. Now, I sat, meditated in her heart as follows. It is possible for me to become like Ra. Be like Mike. Kobe tried. And, what's this? To be the supreme monarch of all creation. How you going to do that? By knowing the name of Ra. She came up with a plan. Stay with me now. Come on, this is my girl. I love her, but this is one I was thinking back and forth. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I already knew I was gonna do it, but I had to play the game in myself. Now, one day, as Ra made his entrance in the eastern horizon, a portion of his essence fell upon the earth. Aset took this and mixed it with the earth and fashioned it into a form of a serpent. Why would she do that? Stay with me. She left this serpent in the road in which the great god traveled, aka Ra, and the serpent bit Ra and caused him to become ill. You with me? I'm doing this nice and slow, so I want you to stay with me. Ra became ill. He became so ill that the gods and the goddesses feared that he would die. Mr. Everything. Fear of dying? Nobody could find the antidote to this serpent's poisonous bite. Until what? You with me? Let's go. Come on. And then Aset came along to speak to her father. Remember, Rise of what was he gave it the father, depending on who tells the story. Rise the father. I ain't going to fight. It gets a little touch and go here. But for sake of argument, Ra is her father. Okay. And said to her father, what is this, O divine father? She playing coy now. What is it? She asked. Hath a serpent shot his venom into thee? Hath a thing which thou hast fashioned lifted up his head against thee? Verily, it shall be overthrown by the beneficent words of power, aka Heka. And I will make it to retreat in the sight of thy rays. The holy God opened his mouth, and he said, I was walking along the road and passing through the two lands in which I myself had created. This is all my stuff. The two lands of my country, of my making. And when I was bitten by a serpent, which I did not see. He didn't say he didn't make it. He just said he didn't see it. And I am colder than water. I am hotter than fire. All my members sweat. I myself quake. My eyes are unsteady. I cannot look at the heavens, and water forces itself on my face as in the time of indignation, meaning when the water ebbs, tides, and flows in and out. And now Aset says to her father, O my divine father, tell me thy name. Sound familiar? For whoever is able to pronounce his name liveth. Ra replied, I am, listen to this, please. I am the maker of the heavens and the earth. I have knit together the mountains upon the earth, and I have created everything which exists upon them on the earth. I am the maker of the waters, the primeval ocean, and I have made Meher to come into being. That's the mighty 4-1 cow, okay? And I have made the bull of his mother, and I have made the joys of love making to exist. I am, okay, all that. I am the maker of heaven, and I have made to be hidden the two gods of the horizon, and I have placed the souls of the gods and goddesses within them. This is God telling you who and what he is. Listen, pay attention. He's all of this. I am the being who opens his eyes and light comes forth. Let there be light. He said that's him. I am the being who shuts his eyes and there is darkness. Krishna, the thing is, when he opens his eyes, life exists. When he goes to sleep, life would be destroyed. I am, the being who gives the command. I am. And the waters of happy, which you call the now, it's called it happy, the God happy. Verse 4, I did that. I am the being whose name the gods and goddesses know not. So they wrote with stillskin, don't it? All right. But I am the maker of the hours, and I am the creator of the days. I am the opener, in essence, the inaugurator of all festivals. And I am the maker of the floods of the water. God is still telling you what I am, the great I am. Sound familiar? Again, I'm saying, he's telling you I am, okay, the creator of fire, that thing in the sky, the sun. I am the creator of life, whereby the works of the houses are caused to come into being. The zodiac, horoscope, the houses. Right now, we're in the house of what? Aquarius. We just left the house of Pisces. And Christ told y'all in the Bible before he left, when I leave, follow that man into his house. That's the Aquarius with the picture of water. Boy, I'm good at this thing. I'm starting to put things together and it all makes sense. They knew this stuff a long time ago. What's this? Again, he's still speaking. I am Kepler, the scarab-haired god when sunrise represents new life, new beginning in the morning. I am Ra at high noon. When I'm accumulated, I'm at my highest point, okay? In essence, that's noon. And I am Tim in the evening, going into sunset in the end. Alpha and Omega. He's the end. Tim is the ending. Even though Ra said these great and wonderful things, guess what? I says poison didn't give a damn. Okay? It was not driven from his course. The poison was still doing what it do to Ra. And the great God felt no improvement. So he couldn't handle it. Obviously, in his condition, getting worse. Okay? Death. Then Aset said to her father, Ra, boy, this gets good. Here we go. We're taking it home. Amongst the things in which you claimed you was, and you said to me, but thy name had not been mentioned yet. So she said, you tell me, yeah, I heard, oh, yeah. Like I feel about the fluff. Yeah, whatever. But what's the name? Bottom line. Give me the bottom line. So I'm with her on that. She just said, spare me the theatrics. You gonna give me that name. Like the booty bandit, we can do this. She told Ra, we can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. And when Ra gave a pushback, she said, oh, you want to do this the hard way? All right, let me wrap this up. I appreciate it. This is funny. But now, oh, declare it unto me, Father, and I will make the poison to come forth for the person who have declared his name, which is Ra's true name, shall live. Then Ra said, I will allow myself to be searched. I mean, he about to give it up. Ra about to do to give it up. Through by Aset. And my name shall come forth from my body. Listen, and go into hers. He's not going to say it verbally. He's not going to say it outright. But then, what's this? He said, I will allow myself to be searched. My name shall become forth from my body and go into hers. Watch this. Then, now the divine one hid himself from the gods and even the goddesses. And what happened? And the throne the throne in the boat of 1,000,000 years, the ship that he traveled in, was empty. So he bailed. And it came to pass that when it was time for the heart to come forth from the God, she said unto her son Harun, the great God is bound by an oath to give me his 2 eyes. Thus the great God yelled up his name. And Aset, which now became the great lady of enchantment, said, flow on poison and come forth from Ra. She caught poison out. Now, how could that be? She put the poison in. Let the eye of Haru come forth from the God of illumined all things outside of his mouth. I have worked and I make the poison to fall on the ground, for the venom has been mastered. What you name, you control, you master. Another reason why the Greeks changed everybody's name to what they wanted. They got their concept from us. And what's this? The poison, let the poison die. And if the poison live, then Ra shall die. Choice. That's Maya, duality. And similarly, a certain man, the son of a certain man, shall live, and the poison now shall die. According to the powers of Aset. These were the words which were spoken by Aset, the great lady, the mistress of the gods, and she had total knowledge and control over Ra by having what? His name. Knowing his name. Remember the story of Uncle Stillskin? If she couldn't pronounce his name, he gets to have his way. And if she could pronounce his name, which he didn't think she would able to do, but when she did, he knew he had to live up to his side of the deal. The devil never keeps his word. Okay, so whatever he tell you, don't worry about that. Don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. So don't deal with that guy. But that was the concept about Ra and Aset. Aset stuck him up. She played him. She put him in a position where he's like, you gonna die or give me your name? And my man said, the easy way or the hard way? Nobody wants to die. So he did what everybody else would do. The human part of him said, I want to live. So with all them accolades, all that he did, he still what? Wanted to live. Hope you got the lesson. That's my thing. I like to break it down for you. Hope it makes some sense to you. I just teaching the concept. That was one of my favorite stories. So I try to make it worthwhile, make it work for you. Hope you got to understand it. I said ain't to be messed with. Okay? And I'm about to come back with the breakdown of the creation story. One of my favorites also. So right now, I'm in teaching mode, so I'm going to teach. I'll be right back. Right thinkers in closing. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who now understand the myth of Ra and Aset has passed away. I'll be right back.